Welcome back to the Running Report, where we get running news produced for and by the culture. And I'm your host, Joshua Potts, giving you another race of the week. But before we get to that, let me give you a few honorable mentions that barely missed the cut. Let's kick off our honorable mentions with the high schooler from Colorado that went out and further proved that he is a threat going in to be one of the next high schoolers to break 4 in the mile. And that's when Cruz went out. He ran 4 flat, 0.1 in the indoor mile, bro, becoming number 4 ever in this event for the indoor high school mile. If you don't remember, about 2 weeks back as well, he ran 4:01 point something in that, moving up to number 5, but he moves up to number 4 this past weekend. And it really was just an incredible performance for Cruz. He literally left it all out there on the track, diving across the line, trying to break that 4-minute barrier. So really just hats off to Cruz. It really is just an amazing experience. I mean, Cruz is just as good as Nico. I'm saying it right here, right now. He's just as good as Nico. Now our next honorable mention has to go to the double queen, Shelby Houlihan, who claimed her 13th U.S. national title over this past weekend at the U.S. Indoor Championships, bruh. She went out and she won the 3K on Friday night. Then she came back the next day and won the 1500, and both by decisive margins, bruh. And it really just goes on to see the dominance year after year and to see what Shelby Houlihan has done. And on 5 separate occasions at 5 separate U.S. championships, either indoor or outdoor, she has completed this double 5 different times. It really is just telling of how dominant she has been over the past couple years. But really what this comes down to is, isn't she going to be able to compete when it comes to world competition? Because every single year we see her winning at USA's, but even this past year when she ran that 15 at Worlds with Jenny Simpson, she went out there when she placed 6th in that race, but she ran the best race of her life in the 15 in an American record. So it really is just telling of how dominant the world is in these mid-distance events, but then it's really telling of how dominant Shelby Houlihan is when it comes to her small pond of US competition. Now our last honorable mention has to go to the defending world 10K champion Joshua Cheptigie from Uganda, who just shattered the road 5K record in a 12:51. He literally broke this record by over 20 seconds, my guys. Like, this man really went out there from start to finish in that 5K and dominated the race. I would pretty much say that he ran this one solo dolo. It was almost really a time trial for this guy, but he said he was really out there just feeling good. He wanted to go out there and break 13 like he was expecting, going out there and breaking the world record. But what he really did is really just shattering it and further cementing himself as one of the best to ever do it, like in these distance events. And after watching this race and seeing this world record being shattered, it really just reiterated to me in the conversation that I was having about a couple weeks back with my brother in our previous video when we talked about Mo Farah's potential on medaling back in the 10K at the Olympics. And that's just the fact that it's not gonna happen. Like, from my stance as well, I just don't see it happening. I get Farah's a GOAT, but when you have these youngins, a 23-year-old breaking the 5K road record, then another 21-year-old breaking the 10K road record, and Ronix Kipruto, like, and then you have a person that has the indoor world record in the mile in your 10K as well, it really does not seem plausible to see Mo Farah medaling. But previously on the Running Report, now it's time for our race of the week, and it has to go to Ella Purrier. And I know a lot of y'all out there is like, Mondo, he's so great, he's so good, he jumped 20 feet, no one could. Now I don't care, bro. Now it's time for our race of the week, and it has to go to, wait, hold on, y'all, hold on. I just don't feel comfortable doing this, and before I do so, I just have to make an apology. I gotta apologize to Mondo Duplantis, bro. Last week, if you guys watched our race of the week, I was blatantly just disrespectful to this man, and I really want to apologize for that. Saying about your world record that I just didn't care that what you did. I just want to apologize, Mondo, if you're watching or not. But it really feels like you were watching the Running Report last week, because you went out and you did something even better to get yourself 4 races of the week. Last week, we went out there and we didn't really care about your world record, but when you broke it again, when you came out and you broke it again, and all just to be on the Running Report, Report Race of the Week, Mondo. I really understand that, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for going out there and doing such a great thing. After breaking the world record last week in 6.17 meters, came out the next week at the Mueller Grand Prix and broke the world record again in 6.18 meters, bruh. Like, that is really exceptional feat for this kid. To be honest, this man is not human. This dude is Clark Kent turned into Superman all of a sudden, and I really feel like in the next couple years, and especially I feel like this year here in Tokyo, we will see the rise of Mondo Duplantis and him to becoming one of the biggest field stars that we have ever seen, as he brings more and more attention to the sport of track and field. The same way that we saw last year when Dalila Muhammad broke that 400-meter hurdle record at USA's, then she broke it again at World Championships. I feel like it's the same thing that we're going to see from Mondo Duplantis. And as he continues to PR in the pole vault, and he continues to jump further heights and heights and break the world record over and over again, and especially once he breaks the outdoor world record, we will see the rise of Mondo Duplantis and just how great he becomes throughout this year, and how he can rise to potentially becoming the biggest field star we ever see. So hats off to Mondo Duplantis for really just pushing himself to the limit just to become Runner Report's Race of the Week, and we really do appreciate it, bro. And man, Mondo, you're my guy. I love you, man. I love you. Thank you guys for watching Runner Report. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, and really just subscribe to here on YouTube, and share this with a friend, bro, as we continue to push this sport forward in just even better ways that it already is produced now. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Track is back. Indoor is almost over. Outdoor is almost here. Let's get it, baby.